Welcome back to Two Vatos Talking. We're dropping part 3 of our 4-part podcast session that we recorded from the Tierra Este Powerhouse Gym grand opening on 7 June. But real quick, before we roll the tape, this is just a friendly reminder. This is not a paid podcast nor an advertisement. Powerhouse merely invited us to be part of their grand opening with the intent to put a spotlight on the hustle, the members, and community partners like the El Paso Fire Department. It's about community, it's about hustle, and it's about echándole con ganas. So let's rock.
My name is Lieutenant Eric González. I'm from El Paso Fire Department. I'm from the recruitment team. We got invited to assist in doing a FIREROX. It's a HYROX event, but we kind of implemented a little bit of the fire workouts. So we called it the FIREROX. It was a combination of both. But we're grateful to be able to be hosted by Powerhouse. It's been awesome.
Primarily for you, it's a recruiting event, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's pretty much to just kind of show the public how firefighters have to put in the work and how they have to work out and that they go through strenuous and physical challenges.
Can you tell us about what are the requirements?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So basic requirements we have is 18 years of age, high school diploma or GED.
Okay.
You do have to have a minimum of 12 hours of college credit hours.
Okay.
Or 2 years of general work experience. Those are pretty much the main things. Of course, we do run basic backgrounds. We do run basic driver records, simple things like that.
Okay.
It is a process. It's about a 6-month process to get on the job.
Nice.
I highly respect firefighters. A cousin of mine in the Houston area, in Humble, her husband's a firefighter.
Oh, wow.
Quiet dude.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of inner strength there.
Yes,
He's
sir.
strong physically, by the way. He keeps fit. But you gotta have a certain pain threshold.
Yes, sir. That is very true.
Which disqualifies me right away. Let me just say that.
We do
Anybody
go,
that knows me, I'm like, yeah.
we do go through a lot. We do see a lot of things, good and bad, of course,
Yeah.
But I think the key word is resilience, right? I think that's
Okay.
what we truly have, is that resilience and that heart as firefighters.
Well, one of the things that I've known several firefighters, and there's not very many unhappy firefighters. So although it's a tough job, I think you guys are very rewarded in that field.
That is correct. I think one of the sayings that any fireman will ever tell you is the best job in the world.
Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what they say, best job in the world. And the reason is because, how you said, it's rewarding, and it allows us to serve our purpose.
That's a really interesting insight. I had never heard that.
Oh, yeah.
But it's enlightening, to hear that, and heartening.
Yeah.
Because you guys have this really direct connection with the community, and sometimes we don't call upon you unless we need you.
Yes, sir.
Right? But so it's great that when we need you, it's like, you're there to serve and do it with this sort of positive outlook and energy.
And they're always the first on site for whenever something happens, right?
Yeah.
So they beat the police there, they beat everybody, the ambulance is there, and then so they're the first. I mean, if you want to call them the tip of the spear,
Absolutely.
It's these guys.
Yeah.
And so, so how do you balance all that out? You're showing up to do all these things. I mean, physical fitness obviously is something you need to do. How do you balance out your mental health and everything else?
You know what? That's funny that you say that. That is super key. Every time people say, "What is the hardest thing about being a firefighter?" I always tell them the hardest thing is balance. And,
Okay.
the reason is because you want to strive in your job, but you focus a lot on your job. But then something hits hard, you want to focus on your family.
Yeah.
Now your sleep, you're working out. That's the main thing, is just getting that balance. But you do have to do a lot of self-insight, self-infliction,
Okay.
to be able to find that balance, And of
Yeah.
course, I think just like any other job, we go through our hardships before we figure that out.
Yeah.
But,
Well, if anything, you guys are like family, man. Because I got a tour. A buddy of mine, he's Carlos Martinez. He was I think he still is a firefighter. He gave me and my son a tour years ago,
Yes, sir.
and so he showed us where you guys sleep, where you guys make food, how you wash the trucks, and I was like, no, man, you're living here,
Yes, sir.
24-hour shifts, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It is our second family, is what we call them, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's the key word, is family.
Yeah.
Because we spend so much time together. You know, it's not just a business; it's a family. You know? And it just like you said, we cook, we clean, we go through our hardships together, we go through these hard calls together. But we're always there for each other, for brothers and sisters.
Does someone actually cook every day? Like, is yours like, hey, it's my turn. Oh, it's your turn this week, or is it also like, oh man, it's so and so's turn. We're gonna have sloppy joes. Like, how does that work?
Yeah, you're exactly correct. So I think it's different in every firehouse.
Okay.
But for the most part, it is tradition to have what we call chow, right? We call it chow.
Yeah.
And yes, they do assign one cook to cook all 3 meals. So it'll be lunch, dinner, and breakfast.
For the day or the week?
Just for the day, for the shift.
Okay.
And then it switches, and then they just kind of do a rotation to kind of spread it out.
What's your go-to?
Oh, you know what? I like buffalo chicken sandwiches. And then kind of like a stir fry, like a chicken stir fry or steak stir fry for dinner.
Yeah.
And then I love to make protein pancakes, eggs, and bacon always in the morning. That's my go-to.
I might become a volunteer firefighter just to come get that breakfast, man.
Making me hungry. That sounds awesome, man.
Oh, yeah.
And so is it like you guys like level each other up? You know what? There's how you said, some guys are going to make basic, you know?
Yeah.
They're learning how to cook, but I think everybody learns to cook really good because just the nature of the job, you know, you're going to get that smack talk if you don't cook very good.
It is a family, as you mentioned.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Good and bad, but it's all good. It's all good.
Yes, sir.
So I know it's probably not, I'm probably using the wrong term, but is there any kind of hazing that goes into
I wouldn't say exactly hazing. You know, it's just a friendly brotherhood kind of deal. I wouldn't say hazing, though. But yes, sir.
Yeah.
So
always.
I'm curious, because we're here at the gym. Is gym strength, in your opinion, equal to firefighter strength?
You know what? You have to have a balance of everything. You know, because you do have to have. You could lift a lot of weight. You know, but in the fire ground, you need that conditioning. You need that endurance to be able to perform. So I think it's a balance of both.
Yeah.
So I think it is a little bit different in the sense that you could do everything at the gym, right? But I think it's really how everybody chooses to work out. But you will see it on the fire ground if the fatigue, if you do lift, lift heavy. But there's just absolute
and adrenaline.
Monsters. Yeah.
Adrenaline might totally affect you at the moment. I mean, here at your own pace, you get your music, you had your pregame.
Yes,
you get a call 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yes.
It's like on.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Once that tones go off or the lights turn on, you know,
they're on.
They're on. Yeah. It's a switch. You know, your heart rate might be at 60 resting. Once those lights turn on, it's just natural. Your heart rate's gonna spike every time.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You have a fire pole?
We do. So I'm actually located at downtown. We just opened a brand new station across from County Jail, and we do have a total of 4 fire poles there.
Fire pole, nice.
It was kind of a faded thing, but we kept that tradition.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's gotta be a benefit.
There's only three fire stations. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 fire stations I have.
And I got 4 fire poles.
Yeah, we got 4 at our station. It's a big station. We got 10 rigs there. 21 firefighters. So.
That is no joke.
Any Dalmatians?
No, we don't have Dalmatians. I wish we had some dogs. That would be super cool.
That would like make the perfect like Norman Rockwell picture, you know?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So let's go back to your the purpose that you're here today is for recruiting.
Yes.
So like if I'm like what would be your perfect target market? And I'm imagining like an 18-year-old kid coming out of high school or like maybe in high school, or what would you say?
You know what? We'd keep that target broad. And,
okay.
The reason is because I don't think we do look for a specific person, but I think it's a specific person who's trying to fulfill their calling and their purpose.
Okay. Is there an age limit?
There is no age limit.
There isn't?
No, just only a minimum age of 18, but there is no age limit of a max.
So I'm 53. I could go and be a firefighter right
Absolutely.
now.
Yes, sir.
You're kidding me?
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought like law enforcement, it's like 37 or something, right?
Yeah, no, sir. As long as you're able to complete the physical challenges and the physical requirements of the job.
And what does that look like? What are the specifically? What can you go into detail with that?
Yeah. So in the academy, right now it's going to extend into a 10-month academy, and every single day it's a challenge mentally and physically, and then also academically.
Okay.
The reason is because you got to be able to maintain your physical ability. You have to be able to maintain your education abilities.
Okay.
And having those two, balancing them together, it becomes a mental challenge.
Okay.
And especially if you have family and those other things, like,
wow,
you really got to concentrate. So it is a challenge.
So when is interview day? We might.
I know, man.
We might pop in
change.
there. Yeah.
We're always ready.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We got applications ready to go.
He cooks pretty good. he's got a plus there.
I could get it around. I could do I could do like 2 pull-ups. I mean, I'm all right.
He's a little bit more than that.
But,
I'm thinking of getting a Dalmatian. So I might want to just give me an extra.
You could just stop by with a dog and walk up there. All right. How often are you guys like hiring or recruiting or what?
So we are constantly recruiting. Our recruitment team is year-round. We're going to different events every single days, every single month. We're trying to get as much publicity as we can, get out there.
Are you guys like your numbers low right now or something?
The numbers are not low, exactly. We're just trying to get out there to keep our numbers high, and I think the main thing for us for our recruitment is we're trying to get the right people.
Okay.
We're trying to get the right people, and I think that's our motto and our goal.
Man, so no age limit. So like, what are the requirements for like me? I'm 53. Are they different than the 18-year-old kid?
No, sir.
They're the same requirements. All right. Well, that's the weed out factor right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Same exact requirements.
Okay. All right. What are the questions you got?
Yeah, he's taking notes over here.
I am.
Yeah. I mean,
He's ready.
He's yeah. Maybe
telling
that'd be a cool profession, by the way.
No, I think it's amazing. And I know a guy that got out after being in the fire department for, I don't know, like 12 years or something like that. And he regretted it every single day of his life. Man.
When he got out.
Really? And he went out for money, right? So he was chasing like a higher paycheck.
Yeah.
And he's the biggest mistake he's ever made.
I bet you missed the brotherhood.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we do see a lot of these retired firefighters. They do miss that, and then they tend to come and visit the stations, to get the little fulfillment.
Yeah. How can you leave that, man? And that's what people are doing here. I think we're always looking for some sort of connection, but you guys have that built-in connection, and then you have that, I don't want to call it trauma bond, but when you show up at places and you suffer, and I don't know, you guys are firemen, man, taking down a huge flame from a house or something.
Yes, sir.
That's all bonding,
Oh, absolutely. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Is it like, I'm just curious, we got the World Cup around the corner, and after the game, the opposing teams trade jerseys. You go to New York City and like, hey, I'm from EPFD. Like, oh man, I wanted the EPFD, whatever. Do you guys do that?
Absolutely.
Really?
That's actually a traditional thing that tends to happen. Any city you visit, you try to go and visit the firehouse, get some kind of memorabilia.
Yeah.
Switch it off if you could.
What do you got? What do you got at home?
I got some shirts. I got a lot of shirts. Challenge coins. People give challenge coins.
Oh, you guys do
patches.
coins?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
wow.
He designs challenge coins.
Oh, no way.
I work with the military, so I've done a lot of coin design and stuff.
Yeah,
but
let's see if I can get you guys one.
I know you guys do patches.
Yes, sir.
So that's a big thing.
That's
also.
a big one too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
And
Right.
I feel like, El Paso just has so many quality people. The community is so vibrant. And I can tell you love your job.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, you can't make that up, right?
No, absolutely not.
How many years you been in?
I've been on 13 years. So I actually do El Paso. I've been 13 years, and I've been a volunteer in Socorro for 16 years. So
Oh my gosh.
I started right at 18 years old.
Damn. Anything you would have done different?
Absolutely not.
Really?
I think everything. Of course, there's little things you think you might have changed, but I can never say that I would do something different in this job. I think every day, everything has its purpose and guides you in a certain direction for a reason.
And so, how would people, if they want to, try out, or where do they find you guys?
So they can go to our social media pages, Instagram, Facebook. The main page that is our where you apply is through the city website, elpasotexas.gov. And
Okay.
then you would go through the fire department and then employment opportunities, and that's going to have pretty much all the information.
Okay.
And it'll have the link to be able to apply. And then if it's not open, they can still fill in an interest card.
Oh,
and then
okay.
our academies are starting 2 times a year now.
When did they start?
It just depends. Right now, it depends on fiscal year
Okay.
when it's planned out. But for right now, they start trying to do September and May. That's the goal.
September and May. All right.
So, like the police department, do you guys do quote unquote ride-alongs? I mean, can someone say, "Hey, I want to check it out and see if it's for me"?
Yeah, absolutely. They can do ride-alongs. Of course, they just have to sign some paperwork and do a waiver and just kind of be briefed on it. And then yes, they can.
Could we do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Could we be there for your child breakfast? I mean,
Yes, sir.
That's my ride-along
He's
right
just after
there.
it for the food.
Protein pancakes, man.
All right. I think we're good. Do you want to shout out any last message or anything like that?
I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for giving me the time to speak today. I do want to give an appreciation to Powerhouse for hosting us,
Absolutely.
and of course the Paso Fire Department for allowing us to be here as well.
Awesome.
EPFD.
TFT,
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah,
Best job in the
bro.
world.
Yeah, awesome.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jacob Ledesma from One View Apparel. One View Apparel is basically just Christian streetwear. If you're looking to wear your faith boldly, that's where we got what you need. So if you're interested, go ahead and go to OneView_apparel on Instagram, and there you can check us out. You can check what we have to offer, and you can even order some of our shirts. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Jesus loves you, and God bless.
Just so that everybody understands what you're saying, it's One View. Is it like the number one or ONE?
Yeah, so you spell it ONE View
Okay.
_apparel, and basically where that comes from. I'm a college student right now at New Mexico Highlands, and a group of myself and some of my college friends got together and formed a worship ministry actually. So
Okay.
we get together 4 times a year, put on worship nights for the community that we're in. But from that, we actually came out with an apparel brand that helps basically fund the worship events.
Okay.
So it's you not only are you going to look good, but you're also supporting a good cause. So
Man, that's awesome.
yeah,
Wow.
we have a separate account for that too. That's OneView_worship. So you can check us out there if you have more questions. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, and how old are you, if you don't mind?
I'm 21.
You're 21.
Yeah, I'm 21.
Do you drink or smoke?
I don't do any of that.
No, did you ever?
Yeah, so real quick, crazy story. I actually used to be a DJ.
Okay.
I used to put on raves for thousands of people in the
wow.
warehouse, and I got to college one day and met this man named Jesus Christ, and he turned my life around. And
Is that right?
the things that I was using for bad, right? Planning raves and planning these big events,
Yeah.
right? I turned around and now I'm doing it for God. So now I put on worship nights for hundreds of people and get people together just to get it together in one place. And the reason we call it One View is because nowadays Christians, we have a lot of denominations, right?
Yeah.
And One View essentially means one view. Let's get together, right? Regardless of denomination, even if you're not a believer.
Right.
Let's get together for one night and let's worship God and, gather together in fellowship and in prayer and all that good stuff. So that's why we call it One View.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much a short story of how we came to be.
Well, thanks. I really appreciate you
I
sharing
appreciate
that.
you, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and man, you're so young. I think when I was at your age, I was not doing what you're doing. I was out doing all the things that you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
And so it's really good to see young. I think you're super young, so
Thank you.
it's really great to see young kids like yourself doing these kind of things. And then now you're doing a business, selling your shirts.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a business that, like I said, stemmed from the ministry, but it's not. It's a for-profit business, but it
Yeah.
also goes towards putting on these worship nights. And we're not talking about like these small 10 to 30 people worship nights. We actually just had a worship night about a month ago that pulled in about 250 people of all walks of life. So
Awesome.
it was really awesome. Just check us out if you can. Like I said, OneView_worship or OneView_apparel, and you can check us out there and hear a
Awesome.
lot of our stories as well.
All right, tell me your name again.
My name is Jacob Ledesma.
Jacob Ledesma.
Yeah, I played here high school football for Pebble Hills.
For Pebble Hills.
Yeah, that's what people normally know me for that. But
Okay.
yeah, met God one day, and man, he really showed me that there was really more to life than not only sports, but the things I was living for at the time. He showed me that he had something better to offer.
That's beautiful, man.
Thank
All
you,
right.
brother.
Well, I really appreciate it, man. And
I appreciate you, man.
I wish you all the luck in
Thank you, brother.
your future endeavors.
Yes, sir.
Mi nombre es Esmeralda Vargas y solamente quiero hacer un saludo para mí y para mi amiga que andamos aquí en el Powerhouse y venimos desde Iron God Gym.
¿Vinieron de dónde?
Iron God Gym,
Oh,
desde
wow.
Reynolds.
Desde Reynolds. Yo vivo para allá. Desde Reynolds, ¿sí?
Nosotros vivimos aquí cerquitas, pero vamos a un gimnasio allá lejos.
Oh, ok. ¿Y cómo te gusta ese gym?
Me gusta mucho, allá está mi entrenador, se llama Enrique Salgado.
Ok.
Es un señor que compite también.
Suave. ¿Tú compites?
No, yo no compito.
¿No? ¿No te ves muy...?
Cuando era jovencita hice una competencia para bodybuilding, pero no me gustó.
Hace como una semana.
No, cuando tenía 18 años.
Oh,
a long time ago.
¿De veras?
Sí.
Wow, pues you look great.
Gracias.
Yeah, y tu amiga, you guys are dressed the same.
Sí, vamos al gimnasio juntas todos los días.
¿Y van same clothes?
Todos los días y mismos
No.
tenis. Sí.
Suave, pues gracias.
Okay, so a huge shout out to Powerhouse, and it's Destiny. You guys can find me on Instagram, DestMX.
So your Instagram is DestMX?
MX, yeah.
Are you like a trainer? You look like a trainer.
No, I'm actually just starting like my workout journey. I used to be 210 pounds.
Shut up.
Yeah, so it's like been so hard, and it's been an amazing journey for me, but I love it.
So do you mind if I ask you a few more questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So you just said you used to weigh 210 pounds?
Yes.
So you don't look like you weigh 210 pounds at all, right?
I was 210 pounds. I was wearing size 13 in jeans.
Shut up.
I would rip every single one of them. Honestly, I'm gonna like take a whole little turn, but I had, after my 3 kids, my husband passed away. And
My gosh.
And I think that was like very like traumatic for me. And I met someone along the way that got me into like fitness and stuff, and I stick with it, and it's my daily, like I cannot go without training every day.
Are you addicted?
I'm addicted.
Yeah?
I love it. I do it mostly for like therapy, like outside obviously, but more like inside.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you found a really healthy outlet.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it's been amazing. I love it since, and I feel great.
Awesome, man. Well, you look amazing.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you stopping and sharing a little bit of that. Do you want to say anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah? You're good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you did a great job. Thank you so much.
Muévela, muévela, muévela. La cintura. Muévela, muévela, muévela. La locura que no estés.
Mil gracias to all those tuning in to TVT Brotalk. And hey, vatos, remember, pónganse trucha.
Frente pa'l lado. Arrímate, mamita. Muévele un rato. Arriba, pa' abajo, pa' afuera, pa' centro. Este es el tiempo, este es el momento.